What is up, people of the internet and socials and this media stuff? I am here with the talented, the young, the beautiful Miss Chloe Hoff, and then like you hear the applause and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But but how's it going, Chloe?
Good. How are you?
I am swell. I had a long nap after work, so I feel rejuvenated. How about you?
That's good. Just got up, worked out, showered, feeling fresh, feeling new.
Okay, okay. That's good. That's good. So, first starting off, I guess everyone wants to know, obviously, like, who you are a little bit. Tell the people, like, what you do if they aren't aware.
Yeah, I'm a singer. I'm 19. I just turned 19. Songwriter. I'm a songwriter mainly. I sing too, but they're just, it goes in hand in hand.
Right, right.
Um, and that's pretty much all I do. I just work and sing and write, hang out with my friends. That's pretty much my day to day. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. So, what genre would you say of singing that you do, or genres?
I hate this question because
Oh.
everyone always asks me and I don't know how to answer because I would like to say I used to be like, because here's the thing, I have a lot of unreleased music that
Mhm.
goes from like the weirdest, like completely alternative to like completely R&B. Like I'm doing so much in that spectrum. So I like just say call it alternative R&B.
Okay.
It's not
So,
always R&B though.
right. So it's just very experimental, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good thing. Um,
Yeah.
so, what was your inspiration to start doing this? Like, what made you want to become a singer?
My whole life, ever since I was like little, since I can remember. It was mainly just because I had really bad anxiety and I didn't like I was scared to be alone. So I felt like if I was singing, I was just like protected by like these like made up monsters in my head and shit. Um, which I don't know. I just like I kind of forget about that sometimes because like not I'm not that age anymore and that's not the same reason I sing anymore. So it's like interesting to like look back on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, I've been singing my whole life. I wasn't necessarily that good, and I didn't write my first song until I was late 17. Like my first song I wrote in 2008, 2017.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, little late bloomer to the game,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Like
that's
May 2017.
okay. That's dope. That's dope. So around that time, like, did you have like inspirations, like as far as
Yeah.
other artists?
I was actually in like residential treatment. Like I was in rehab.
Mm.
So I kind of had to be my own music because I wasn't allowed to have like a phone or anything.
Mm.
So I was just writing my own stuff. Like I was like, I've always wanted to be able to write my own songs, and then I just sort of like I was like, well, no one else's. I don't have anyone else's music to listen to, so I might as well just like make this shit.
Mm. Okay.
Um, I think a big inspiration, lyrically, I got the inspiration just being by myself and not having anything else to do,
Hmm.
and just having this like desperate need to like escape where I was and like tell people how I felt because I could not talk. I still am so terrible about talking about my feelings. But yeah, no, I just needed a new way to express myself. And that's where songwriting really came in. I would say vocally, I know she gets like a really like, it's like a you either hate her or you love her. But like Billie Eilish inspired me so much vocally because like I said, I wasn't that great vocally my whole life is because I was trying to sing Adele and Alicia Keys and all these artists that have much powerful voices than me. And I have a very breathy, airy voice. And like, I was like, fuck, like I don't sound good on these songs. And then Billie Eilish, I heard her and I was like, oh shit, like I can actually sing this. So then I just started singing all her songs and I was like, oh, that's when I really fell in love with singing again. So
Okay.
yeah.
That's interesting. Also with that, what other like forms of art do if there is anything other than
Yeah.
music?
I used to be really into modeling.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I sort of have taken a little bit of like a break on that just to focus on music.
Mm.
Um, I mean, I like making collages and like random shit. I'm not that like visually artistic. I have like I don't know if you can see them. It's just like a bunch of fucking like random ass shits I like glued out of fucking magazines. Like I'm telling you, I'm not like I don't need a museum and an art exhibit. I appreciate art, I love art, but I'm by no means a visual like creative like artist like that. I like
Right.
clothes too, but yeah.
Okay. So like, is it are these other ways that you express more? Is it like therapeutic, or do they help you express yourself more artistically?
Honestly, no. Like I feel like it's just something fun that I enjoy doing, and I feel like where I express myself, like yeah, I'll feel different ways. I'll feel different. I'll wear different clothes, but that's more of like just being creative and having fun than like I'm so sad. Like let me talk about it,
Right.
or like yeah,
Okay. Just more things you're just interested in. Other than
yeah.
okay, okay, that's cool. So you mentioned like you do more of an alternative music style. Is would you yourself consider yourself like at least culturally alternative, or
I mean, yeah, I don't really want to go to college or get like a like white picket fence or anything like that. So that's
right?
definitely something. But like that's like kind of a stupid answer. um, no, I mean, I grew up in a very like alternative house. Like my mom is a hippie. Like
Mm-hmm.
she's like a Reiki energy healer. Like I grew up, my sister was homeschooled. Like there were naked ass kids just walking around in the park because their moms were like, I don't want to feel like pressure. I don't want to pressure him into like wearing something he's not comfortable in. Like
Oh.
some weird ass hippies. Like, I would say like I didn't even know like normal people existed until I was like 9.
Oh man, so you just brought up in it like that's all. That was your surrounding.
Yeah, and to this day, my family still has weird ass friends, and I love them all. Like it's so fun.
That's
And
good.
like ever since I was little, I was just like a little adult. Like I thought I was 27 when I was like 8, and I was like, "Hey, like Susan, how are the kids?" Like at dinner parties or something, and they'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Oh man, that's interesting to hear because that's so odd. I've never grown up in that, so that's cool for me to hear. I mostly grew up in an R&B, hip hop, obviously, you know, brought up things. So alternative stuff was new to me. So it's like me more like I have a fascination for it. You live this shit, so it's kind of fun. So
It's
that's
just
nice.
about being weird and kind of doing whatever the fuck you want. Cause like I'll be
Right.
in the studio and I'm like, just fucking like put some drums on that, and then we'll just mess around with some synths, and then like boom, the song is done.
Right, but that's what makes it dope. I think that's the fun part about it, though. That's makes it. That's why I love it. Makes it like
Yeah.
it's no limit. It's no one thing about hip hop. I'll say before I go on a ramble is like they put too much labels, too much like you can't do this, can't do that. Alternative, there's no fucking rules like that. You know what I mean? I think that's
Yeah,
really
to a
cool.
point. Yeah, you're right.
So
Because like I don't know shit about actual songwriting or actual music. Like I could not read you like music off of a sheet. I'd literally just like hear this shit in my brain, and I feel like there's like buzzing and like noise in my head all the time, and I just gotta like get it out somehow.
right. Oh,
Like
that's
I'm telling you, I'm not a musician. I'm just a crackhead. Like
no, you are talented. I've heard your music. Trust me. She's lying, people. She's lying. The modesty though, but so another last thing on like subcultures, like so you know how like growing up, early 2000s, even 90s. If I don't know,
no, I
you're
was
not old
born
enough,
in
but
2000, so I'm like totally early 2000s. That's like the
oh,
like
okay, I'm 98, so same thing pretty much. I was just two, but but
yeah.
so you know how like there were specific subcultures, like you had the emos, you had the goth, all like. But nowadays it just seems like just like the music, everything just merged. Like, do you like that? Is that a good thing to you, or do you think like,
Honestly, like to be honest, in Charlotte where I am, I
mm-hmm,
don't really see that because
hmm,
I feel like I'm gonna get some hate for this, but like I feel like it's just like one big culture of like this like punk rap like SoundCloud type shit, and there's like not that many singers here. There's like
hmm,
one or two maybe others. There's one other female artist, Belize, but she lives in LA now. And like, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure there's other female artists that I just haven't discovered as well.
Hmm.
But there's not a lot of diversity in Charlotte when it comes to music, at least in the scene I'm in. Like I'm in like the underground rap scene, which I bet there's like an underground R&B alternative, but I
Yeah.
just haven't heard of it. Like people aren't actually coming out of those if they do exist here. Um, but I think like in other places where there is that separation, it can be like kind of difficult because you don't really see that many. I think James Blake did it though, where he put like an alternative with hip hop and a bunch of different rappers were on his shit, and that shot sounded so dope. And that's kind of what I do now. Like I work with producers that normally do like rap or like R&B, and like I'm just like let's switch it up, and they were like really interested in that, so that's why we're working together. And um we just sort of like do whatever we want, but it's like with that hint of like some of my songs have those like really heavy like trap drums, and I really fuck with that. Like I love mixing it all together.
That's dope. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that in a lot of your songs. And also, shout him out. I did not like. That's how I found you. J Stacks produced one of your songs.
Yeah, Jay Sex is my like favorite person in the world. Like
Shout
he's the best
man.
guy ever. Shout out Jay Sex.
Shout
Like
him
I'm
out. He was my first interview, so like yeah, so that's dope. That
such a
like
talented man, honestly.
yes, man, he's going places, man.
And
Trust
he's
me.
just like his mindset is so crazy. Like he's such an inspirational person.
Yes, yes, yeah. Like he just, I wasn't, I was literally no one knew me, and I just like he was just like, yeah, I'll let you interview me. Like oh shit, and that just literally opened the door to where we are now. So like
My cat is
very
trying to get in my room. I gotta open.
okay.
Hello. Hello. Okay. I'm back.
Dope, dope, dope. Oh, don't worry. I got this. I have like three animals. One, if you can't see, is a whole lizard right here. Where is he at? There he is.
It's my
Whole
cat.
lizard. I have a cat somewhere in here. So don't worry. Animal people.
See how long he's gonna sit like this.
Not very long. Pretty sure he'll run.
See, he's trying to move now. But anyway,
I love cats. But uh yeah, so that's cool. So yeah, so you say you're in the North Carolina scene, like the rap scene. Um,
yeah, I
so
would
like you listen to like NASCAR and you know all the stuff like that.
occasionally like I like NASCAR's music, but like I can only listen to that when I'm in a mood. You know,
Yeah,
like I'll just
yeah.
be angry as fuck, mad as fuck, just driving my car. I'm like, let's put some fucking NASCAR on. But yeah, like that's the scene I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah, hey, that's dope. That's most of my like what I talk about. But so that's cool. So North Carolina, like you guys' music scene is really stepping up. Like a while it was Florida, if I believe, right? Like Florida was the
Yeah,
main SoundCloud hub, and now you guys kind of took that over. I think that's pretty dope.
yeah.
Who's some of your other favorite producers that you work with?
94 for sure. Sonny Vega is really talented. He's part of Neela World.
Yeah, I heard of
Uh,
them.
yeah, I have a couple beats of his, but like I just haven't gotten around to writing them because like I'm not creative enough right now to like get on a trap beat, and it's just like trying to figure out the lyrics for it. But like
Yeah,
honestly, we have some dope producers in Charlotte, and like I'm just really hoping I can show like I want to like bring people up while I grow as well. So like continue to just work with whoever wants to work. And, yeah.
most definitely, most definitely. That is dope. So, when did you first find out that you actually had a voice that could sing? Like when did you discover that? Like you like, oh, like wow, I vocally can do this.
Definitely while I was in rehab when I was like 17.
Hmm.
Like that's when I realized I was like really good. Like, oh.
Mm.
I mean, I don't want to sound cocky. I don't
No,
want to
no,
sound.
I know exactly what you mean. Like you found out you could sing. Yeah.
I was like,
Obviously,
oh
you know.
shit! Like this shit sounds nice. Like I wouldn't shut up. Like I just um, and you know, like my voice is not always that good. Sometimes I can't fucking sing, to be honest. Like there's just days where it just does not happen. But that's up to weather. That's up to how much I've been smoking. Like,
Oh.
you know, everything takes effect to it. So I have to take some accountability for it as well. But
Hmm.
I'd say, yeah, there's been times before where I thought I was hot shit, and then I looked at those videos and I was like, But I'd say
Crazy.
like when I really found that like wow moment, I was like 17.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's dope. That's dope. Um, you have any artists that you wish you could like work with? Like,
Oh my God, such a like big ass question to answer because I have a whole list because I just want to work with fucking everyone because like I just want to make different music and like
well, that's a
sorry.
good thing. That's a good. Don't worry, it's okay.
Um, man, I really want to work with Georgia Smith like so
Mm.
bad. Post Malone is kind of like my guilty pleasure. Like I love Post Malone. I really want
Yeah,
to work
he's
with
dope. He's dope.
Um, I want to work with Belize. We were gonna do a song actually, but she moved. I feel like that would be dope.
Mhm.
Definitely still possible though.
Mhm.
I don't know. There's just like so many fucking artists. I could go on and on. But I also want to work with Jay Hines. He's one of Jay Stock's other artists, and
Mhm.
he's like R&B in Charlotte. Oh my god.
Interesting. Interesting. Um, that's cool. So like R&B is so your style, like especially your style of R&B, it's like much different than the traditional. Like when you go back to the Ushers and then
Yeah.
people like that. Like it's obviously like it's much different, and especially like now you say you mix a lot of trap production into it,
I would
and
call it very like SZA based. Like
yeah.
SZA, I I don't want to like hype myself up, but like I sound like SZA low key.
Yeah, no, you do. That's a good thing though. Yeah, you definitely sound like yeah. It's like so that's like the style that goes with it, and like, do you? I don't know if that's like a. You kind of already answered that. I was just gonna ask like, do you like? You think that that's the new style of R&B? You think that's just what's going to catch on
I
more?
don't want to say that because we got like there's different genres in R&B. There's pop R&B, there's straight R&B, there's fucking sad R&B, there's fucking thought
Neo soul.
R&B. Yeah. So I wouldn't say that's the new style. I'd say it's upcoming and it's
Right.
growing, but I don't like that whole like oh there's one like popular style because I feel like
Yeah.
that's so limiting because I don't know if I want to stay in this genre forever. Like oh, shit, what if I want to be a rapper? Probably won't happen, but like
I don't know about that. You can do you'd be surprised. I'm pretty sure you could do it. But no, well that's dope. That's still something. Yeah, I see that a lot, and also. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm fumbling sometimes.
no, you're good.
Also like you said, you're in the SoundCloud scene, and also like you said, you do have beliefs, you do have these other females. Like being a female, do you think it's kind of do you would you say it's easier or harder to get a following with
You
being
know,
female?
I like I would say it's easier to get a following, but it's kind of sad because I feel like the main reason that you would get a following faster as a female is like sex appeal and like, oh my God, is she pretty? Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I feel like you're gonna have people who don't really appreciate you for your music and they're just gonna be like, damn, she's hot. Like, I wonder if like I fucking listen to her music, she'll wanna fuck. Like, people would dead ass do that. Like, people are fucking wild. Like, so I mean, being a female is really complicated because it's like everyone really likes these guys and then performing with guys and thinking like I mean this is my first show I'm doing tonight so I don't know shit about like what I'm talking about but just the idea of it like
Mm-hmm.
performing with like guys and being the only female there it feels weird because it's like yeah I might be getting all the attention but like why am I getting the attention is it because
Right.
everyone else is a dude and I'm wearing a fucking bra on stage or like
Right. Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, like but also especially when you start getting into labels and people pushing that, that's sort of what they push though, a lot of times. Not everyone, but a lot of times they do push that. When
yeah
women, they want women to push the sex appeal because
it
they're
sells
attractive.
sex sells
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Which I mean, like, yeah, it's upsetting, but also, I mean, like, it's
mhm.
not terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's also like the authenticity. It's just I think it's the same thing even just among men. Like you have so take for example you have the NASCAR. He has the Liberty spikes and everything is aesthetically cool or alluring to people, and then you have this like some dude that has like really great rap skill, scream skill, but he looks like a normal guy. And NASCAR,
Yeah.
I'm not saying NASCAR is bad, but like he'll get more of the attention because of
Yeah.
the allure versus So I get that entirely, but as a woman, and especially being in a male dominated, uh, like your community, I wouldn't say music, but male dominated community, do you feel that what will be your advice to other women and females that want to get into
I think
music?
just demand respect and demand to be treated like an equal. Cause I don't take shit from people. Like if I want to work, I'm gonna ask you to work. I'm gonna be real clear that I just want to work.
Yeah,
Like it's serious. Like I take it seriously.
that's good. As you should, definitely. Yeah, I do have one more question.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to ask it, but
Oh god.
I just want to see. Um, so with so like hypothetically, let's say, well, not hypothetically. Hopefully, this happens one day. Let's say you blow up and you actually like you're selling top charts, right? Like you're on top, and then another female comes along, and she's like getting the fan base, looks very similar to how you came up, and she's approaching your spot. What would you do? Like, because music is competitive, but at the
Shit,
same
I'd
time,
fucking work with her.
okay, yeah,
I'd work with her. I don't want any beef. Like
mhm,
I want us to both be successful. Like
yeah,
shit, let's get on a song. Be like I don't want to fucking have this competition that doesn't even have to fucking exist. Like, yeah, when it gets to money, that gets complicated, but I don't mind being number two because shit, I still beat all the other million people who did it. Like, I don't
right,
mind that shit.
okay,
I'm still making money. Number one is not like, I just been, I just want to make music. Like, I don't
mhm,
care.
you have
Like,
the
I
passion
just
for
want to
it,
get paid for making music. That's all I want. That's just what I want to do with my life. And I don't really give a fuck. Like, maybe that'll change. Maybe my pride will get stronger as I get older, but because that's definitely
right.
not happening in the next like 6 months. But
I don't
um,
know. You never
who knows?
know. You never
Who knows?
know.
Can't
Ice
think
Age
that way.
people blow up overnight. You never know.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
no, I mean, yeah, I would just be like, let's work together. I don't want any competition.
Hmm. That's good. I like that. I like that. The reason I ask is you see, especially in rap or rap based communities, women tend to seem to have, like, I don't know how they are mentally, but it always does seem like, they're trying to take each other's spot more per se. Like, if it feels like in hip hop, there's only one spot for a woman sometimes, and like they fight
Yeah.
to get to that, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why I asked the question though.
Being in an alternative, like, especially mixed in with like an R&B scene, I feel like, a lot of the people there are women.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. And especially like I've had this question literally asked to me before in a different way because people are always like comparing me to Belize and like being like, "Oh, like are you and Belize gonna have beef?" I'm like, "Belize and I are friends. Like we are friends, we hang out. Like there's no need for me to be like tearing her down cuz she blew up and I didn't yet. Like
Right.
it's okay."
That's good. That's good. Um, yeah. So also, with your music, like, more importantly, your fans, like their reaction to the music. What are some of your like favorite reactions that you've gotten?
I have this like one fan, like I think he's like my only like fan because he's like
Hmm.
15, he's super cool. Like I think we used to go to school together and he just like is telling me like I streamed this song like 27 times, like it's been on repeat. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that just makes me so happy. Like people want to listen to the shit I make. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like I look on my SoundCloud app and I see like him top user and I'm like, oh, that's so fucking cute.
That's dope. That's dope. That's cool. That's so like your fan base, especially him, and like your fan base. Like,
I
are
don't even
you
have
really?
a fucking fan base yet. Like I'm
You
telling
have a
you.
fan base. You have a fan base. You. If you don't now, you will very soon. So it's coming. At least when you expect it. Okay. Well, the few fans you that you have, that you know of, Do you have like a close relationship to them? Like, do you talk to them
Uh,
often or?
no, not really. I'm just a very private person and like I'm
Mm,
very busy. Like I really try to maintain the friendships that I have and I like put my full effort to that and I like making new friends, but like I've just been in a place where I've like emotionally I've just been very vulnerable. So I'm trying to like stay private right now and like
mm,
just work on myself, work on my close relationships and make sure those are going okay because I really want to work on my relationship with myself and like I
mm,
can't be doing that if I'm continuing to make new friends. And yes, I still network for like music and stuff like that, but like I'm just trying to like stay like I'm open to like meeting
mm.
new people, but like right now with like friendships and shit like that, like I don't have the energy to be putting into new relationships, if that makes sense.
Right, right. No, I get it. That's good. That's good. I get that entirely. Um, so let's see your show coming up. How are you feeling about that?
I'm so excited. I really am. I'm performing with Lil Doc and 10 Cell Phone.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
it's a fashion show, like a Halloween fashion show. I'm walking in it
Ooh.
before.
Mm.
It's tonight. I'm really excited. I've been practicing all week, just singing my songs in my room with my little microphone. I'm like practicing. I'll bring my friends over. I'm like, okay, you just gotta watch me sing, okay? I'm excited because I've never really gotten to share my music like this before,
Mm.
and oh, the majority of these are unreleased part, like music.
Oh,
Um,
that's dope.
like,
I was about to be my next question anyway. I was like,
yeah,
which
I'm
ones are you
doing
performing?
one song. I'm doing a song by J Stacks. I'm doing two songs by J Stacks actually, but only one that's released. It's called "Do You Mind." That's the first song I'm doing, just to, like get the energy up. And then I'm
Mm.
doing a very alternative song called "Number One." And then I'm doing two songs produced by 94. He's part of like Wavy Town Collective. I don't know if you've heard of them.
Mm.
Um, it's called TV and Not the One. TV is
Okay.
actually from like an EP that I was gonna make like in March,
Mm.
but I kind of just like only like TV now. So
That's
and
dope. That's dope.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, the one out of music that is released, which is your favorite? Would you say, and if you could tell us why?
I have a mixed relationship with Too Young to Fall in Love right now, so it's definitely not that. I'd probably say Do You Mind because it's so different. I've never made a song like that hype before. Like I just feel like a bad bitch whenever I sing that song. Like it's just like fuck you. Like I'm independent. Like I don't have time for this shit.
That's
Uh,
dope.
and it's the first song I did with J Sax actually, and I like met him. I was like, oh my god, I'm meeting this fucking guy. I took my friend because I was like, I'm meeting this random ass guy in his studio. I could get fucking murdered for all I know.
Yeah.
And then I get in there, I show him some of my stuff. He's like, "You're dope. Let's work." So he just like puts on this like little dun dun dun, like this bell tone, and I'm
Mm.
like, "Oh shit!" And so I'm like, come up with the lyrics, and I'm like, "This is fire." And then we started working. That was in like late April, May, and
Mm.
I love J Sex. He's like my best friend. He's literally on my fucking case. Like he's on my
Oh
phone
man.
case.
Oh, that's
It's,
dope. I didn't. Man, why he J Stack? You ain't give me one, bro. Come on,
I don't think he had them back then.
man. That's dope though. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, man. So, okay, okay. So that one. Do you mind? As you said, is your favorite that you made?
That's out. That's out. My
That's out.
favorite that I've made is either TV or Not the One, and I'm really excited to play them because they're just so like eerie and like soft, but like also hard hitting. And I'm like,
Right. That's dope. That's dope. Oh, I'm excited for you. Make sure you let me know how it went. Like I'm
of
serious.
course, yeah,
Serious. Let
I'll
me
hit
know.
you.
I'm not just saying that for the camera.
I'll have some videos on my story too. You'll see.
Okay. Okay. Dope. 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 Man. Okay. So a little less on the music, more on you. I know you're personal, but I just want to ask a few. Just
Yeah.
so people get to know you a little more. Um, outside of music and like art, what are some things you enjoy doing?
Honestly, I just love like hanging out with my friends, like going shopping, getting food, like just simple shit. Like that's how I
Mm-hmm.
like to spend my day, like just surrounded by people that I love and like feeling appreciated because it's so rare that you like find people that genuinely make you like feel good about yourself. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm so grateful that I have friends like that. And yeah, that's pretty much all I do. Like hang out with my friends and I sit in my room and watch TV. Like I I used to go out a lot. I used to go to a lot of parties and shows, but like I don't know, I've just been too tired for that recently.
I feel you. I definitely relate to that. Going into adulthood, I think that's just kind of
Yeah.
the thing. You just like, nah, not no more. But but that's cool. Do you have any like secret interests or TV shows that you like watch that are like your favorite? Like
Oh my
do
god.
you have a
There's
special
a show
show?
I was watching called fucking iZombie on Netflix. I love that show. Like it's kind of stupid, but I fucking love it. It's about this like girl who gets turned into a zombie, so
Mm.
she like works at a morgue and eats the dead people's brains so that she can have visions of how they were murdered, so she solves the murder.
That's a really cool concept. I
Right?
never thought of
It's kind of
that.
dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly just find a new TV series, like
Huh.
find it, watch it. Like right now I'm watching the show called Fresh Off the Boat. Um,
Mm.
I love it. It's very entertaining, especially because it's like about different cultures. It's like about Asian culture, and I'm like, that's fucking dope. I love learning about different cultures because my mom is mixed. She's Mexican and Filipino, so
Mm.
I see that kind of culture in my family. But like, I just love learning about like different cultures and like seeing how different people live. It's very interesting to me.
Dope, dope. What were the shows again? Make sure I remember that. You said it's called Off the Boat and
Fresh off the
iZombie.
boat,
Fresh off the
fresh off
boat.
the boat, and iZombie and fucking Handmaid's Tale. That's my shit. It's so
Ha-
disturbing.
Handmaid Tale. Tell me. Can you tell me
Handmaid's
about that?
Tale. It's like it's set in like New England. Basically, this like weird ass people like they took over the U.S. government and they like
Mm.
forced like fertile women into like having babies for these people, and it's like it's really fucking dark. But if you
Oh,
can
okay.
watch it, it's like such good cinema.
Continue. Sorry about that.
But no, that's basically it. Like it's just really fucked up. Basically, um,
Mm.
I love.
That that's okay. You putting me on the TV now. Hold on, because
I
people.
don't watch that many movies. Look, I'm not a movie person as much as I
Mm.
wish I was. Like, listen, I watched what's it called? Pulp Fiction for the first time all the
Mm.
way through in like July, like a couple months
What?
ago. Yeah, like people will always be like, "Oh my god, like you've never seen this movie?" And then like I'm like, "Yeah, do you want to watch it?" And they're like, "Yeah," but it's always just a guy who's like, "Come over and then watch this movie," but then they just try to, so it's really fucking annoying. Um
Mm.
I'm like, one second, sorry. I'm getting show tracks for my show and I got to make
Oh,
sure.
do
Uh
you think? Do you think?
but yeah, no, I love TV cuz I feel like the commitment level of watching a movie and sitting down for that long, I'm like I don't know, because it reminds me of when I was in rehab and I was like get visits to like see my family, and I would be like,
Mm.
I don't want to fucking watch a movie. That's wasting my time when we could be talking and doing
Right.
other things. Like,
Right. The social aspect.
yeah, and it stresses me out sometimes.
No, I understand
But
that.
I
I
love
feel that.
TV. I love TV.
That's dope. That's dope. See, the thing is, like, because these shows sound interesting, but people always try to put me onto anime. I am not an anime person.
Yeah, I've
Unfortunately.
never really gotten into it. I watched like anime movies and shit when I was younger. I watched Pokemon when I
Mm.
was younger, but like I don't know. Maybe I could get into anime. I like cartoons. Like I like Rick and Morty and Big Mouth and shit like that. But
Only
I
thing I
don't
like
know.
is comic
Like,
books. So like, it's just
yeah,
I don't know. It's different, I guess. So people, everyone, almost every artist besides you has tried to put me onto some anime, and it's just like I'm not gonna watch it.
that's another like genre of SoundCloud rap, like the anime SoundCloud rappers. You know what I'm
Yes.
talking about?
Yes, they loop the videos in their song,
Yeah,
and it's just and
yeah.
it's the same, but it's always the same fights. It's that Naruto versus that whatever dude. Uh,
Dude, no, that's fucking Naruto's last name. I
he's
don't know
he's
shit about anime.
but yeah, it's him and it's like his arch rival. It's that same one. They always loop that. Uh, it's a few, but yeah, like it is kind of. I think it's big. I don't know why it's big on the culture. It just is. I feel like X and Uzi put people onto
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So, but yeah, but that's still cool. I gotta remember that. I zombie fresh off the boat. All right, I'll make sure I remember that.
DM it to you right now.
Bet. Um, what other thing? So What's your favorite food? You say you like going out to eat with your friends. What's your
I
favorite thing to
just
go
love anything Asian, like Thai food, Korean food, Japanese food, Korean. I already said Korean food. Fucking.
to?
I also like Indian food. I love Middle Eastern food. I
Mediterranean.
I just fucking love anything that's like seasoned really well and has a lot of vegetables.
Mm, that is good. That is good. So, cause a few artists told me this, cause I have a fish allergy, so I haven't tried it. But people tell
Damn.
me sushi,
I don't like
like,
sushi. I'm not into raw
oh,
fish.
okay,
Not
that's
into raw fish. Like I'm sorry. Does that make me uncultured? But like I didn't grow up on that shit. Like I didn't
right.
start eating cooked fish till I was like 15. Like we did not eat seafood in my house because my
Mm.
dad is allergic.
Oh, okay. See that the difference is like I'm only allergic to fish. I can eat like shellfish. Like I'm from Maryland. In Maryland, like we have crab. Like crab is our
I've never had
main thing.
crab. I've never had lobster. I've
It's
never
good.
had oysters. I've only had scallops, and that's just gross.
What? You don't like scallops? Oh man. Okay, maybe if you don't like scallops, I don't know. You just might not like seafood, but
I don't like. I like cooked fish. That's it.
cooked fish. Yeah.
I'm
Have you
not a
tried?
picky eater. I just don't like that shit.
I mean, yeah. I mean, everyone has their taste. Have you tried scallops like fried? Have you? Is it the texture that throws you off?
It's the
No.
texture, but I still don't want to eat them fried.
Okay, I got you. I got
I
you.
didn't try shrimp till I was 16.
Oh shit, man, you laid on a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's good. It's a good thing though. It's
it's
okay.
just
It's okay.
like not my thing.
It's cool. It's cool. Everyone has their thing. I was just telling my grandmother like she same one that knocked on the door. We had a conversation. She was laughing at me because she made beets. I
Yeah,
cannot stand beets. It's
I
just
fuck
something
with beets.
about it.
I fuck
You
with
see,
beets.
everyone likes beets, but some reason when I eat them, I can't. It's just disgusting to me.
You
I
gotta
can't
like
even tell you
shred
why.
it, put some carrots in there, shred some carrots, and then put
That's what.
some like
Yeah,
vinegar.
that's what she had me try. That's how she had it. She had me try it like that. I can't do it. I just can't. I don't know
Yeah,
what it is. I can eat anything else similar to beets. I just can't eat beets. But I don't know. I
it's
don't
like that.
know. Yeah.
I don't like
So you're not
mushrooms, but I
alone.
eat mushrooms when they're there. You know,
Mushroom. See, I like mushrooms. A lot of people don't like mushrooms though, but I like mushrooms.
I don't like
They're
them when
cool.
they're like rawish, but if they're like sauteed, onion,
Hmm.
like
Pretty good. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah,
yeah.
that's dope. That's dope. Um. So let me think. I don't know. This is like a disrespectful question as a female because I asked a lot of my interviews have been guys, so I'm
You
gonna
know
still
what?
ask you the question to be
I
fair.
fuck with whatever you're gonna ask already.
Okay,
Okay, just ask it.
dope. So who are your celebrity crushes if you have any or a celebrity crush? See, I don't know if that's like
I gotta
stupid I
think.
said.
I gotta think. I gotta think. I gotta like look at my Instagram or some shit.
Like I said, most of the interviews are guys, so
I
that's why
really
I
like
asked.
Lucas Sabat. I think he's really also Kaylani and Georgia Smith.
Are your three crushes? I don't know. I let me see. Who say him again? Who are they?
Lucas Sabat,
Oh,
fucking
he
ASAP
was on
Rocky, duh.
okay. Luca Sabat. He's like a model, right? I've seen like some of this stuff.
yeah,
Yeah, okay. He's like black. He's the black dude with dreads.
uh-huh.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
ASAP Rocky, Kaylani.
Kalani. See, I would have guessed Kalani as an R&B singer,
I
but
just so hot. She's so hot. And then Georgia Smith. There was like another one. I feel like Lord is kind of fire too. Like I feel like people sleep on Lord.
or I
She's
mean, yeah,
she's
a
cool.
lot of people.
Cool. She just
Yeah.
like seems like she's like a lot cooler than me, and that like also intimidates. So I'm really interested in her.
Hmm. That's cool. That's cool. That's different answers. Like I said, I would have expected Kalani as a crush, not because as an R&B artist, like most people choose.
But keep in
Um,
mind, I'm also like an alternative artist, so it's like
yeah, that is
I fuck
true.
with the weird shit.
That is
Like,
true. Hmm. So what about people like attracts to you? Well, I don't want to give that because you have people
what
that
kind of
attract you
people are
too.
attracted to me?
No,
What?
no, no, no. Like what attracts to you? Like what
Oh, what
about them
attract?
attracts to you?
I like creative people. Like,
Okay. Yeah.
I think like I used to.
Do not hit her DMs just because she's answering this question.
I don't just fuck with rappers. You have to be good.
You
Sorry.
gotta be good.
I like my goal in life is to just be in a relationship with someone who I can just like sing with or they can like
Hmm.
rap with me. I like music, but the thing that sucks about fucking with artists is that like I'll be like going about my day, just driving along. The fucking
Hmm.
song comes on in my library shuffle, and I'm like, ah, fuck, here we go again. Like,
I feel you.
gotta delete that shit out of there as soon as that's over. Because I
Oh
listen to
damn.
people I talk to. I listen to their music.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. I do the same thing with like the artists I interview because I've become friends with some of them, and like
Yeah.
they'll put out a song, and then like when I call them, like I'm stupid, so I'll call them, I'll be like rapping the lyrics, and it's them, and then they're like, "You know that? Like you listen?" I was like, "Yes,
That's
I'm a
like my
fanboy."
favorite shit. When people sing along, to, my friends are in my car and they're like, and I'm like, bitch, thank you.
That is a funny feeling. Like, but yeah, I mean, like I do the same thing. I actually sing the lyrics to this song or rap it, and they're like, bro, you listen to me? Like we just hung out the other day.
I
Like,
love it. I
yes,
love it.
I know.
Like, I don't think it's weird if people like listen to my music. I feel like I think some people do. I don't know anyone who thinks it's like weird. There's like a level where it does get weird though. If you're like obsessing, you're like, oh my god, I'm friends. Like if you're name dropping all the time, I'm like, what? I mean,
Ooh,
people don't name drop my name. Like it's not a name to be name dropped right now. But like Tio, sorry, he knocked over my water.
Tio going crazy.
Yeah. Do you want to leave? Anyway, I don't even know what I was talking about,
And people
but
listening to your music.
yeah, people listen. I love it when people listen to my music. Shit, I play my music a lot. Like I'm trying to cut down because I know it's annoying to people when the only thing you play is your music. But if that shit comes on in shuffle, you know I'm playing it all the way through. Like,
Hell yes, hell yes. That's dope. That's dope. Oh, also, you mentioned earlier that you like fashion. Do you have like favorite clothing brands or type of clothing?
I wear a lot of black and white and gold. Like I wear neutral tones. Like all my friends know
Mm-hmm.
this about me. They're like, if they're trying to suggest something for me to wear, do not pick the fucking green thing. Pick the black and white. I literally wear the same shit every day, like black pants, black shirt, and a jacket. Like depending on my mood, different. Maybe it's a pants, maybe it's a skirt, but it's normally black and it's normally just um, like the same variation of clothes. Like over the
Mm-hmm.
same week, I'll wear the same different shirts and the same different pants, just in different combinations. Because like
Right.
I feel like once you have that like minimal like don't have to worry about it style, it's like it took so much stress off my back. Cause I was just like, okay, I can just wear this and everything looks cute. It's not like I don't really like I'm not very good at wearing like sweatpants and hoodies. Like I don't even have like hoodies like that or sweatpants like that. Like I have like a couple pairs of sweatpants, but like I'm not that good at bumming it. Like I just like started that shit when I was like in my senior year of high school. Like I just started wearing my fucking pajamas to school. But hold on, my friend.
Damn. See, I
Uh,
have no choice but to bum it. When you someone like me that don't look good, you gotta just bum anyway. So it's just like you just have to throw on the hoodie. Can't not.
I hate having nails because I cannot type.
I hear it.
Um, I like just got these the other day because like it was my birthday a couple days ago, and I was like,
Happy belated.
thank you. And I went into the studio, not the fucking studio. Oh my god. I went into the nail salon, the nail
Mm-hmm.
studio, and I was with my friend and we made an appointment, but I don't know
Mm-hmm.
why I'm talking about this. This is literally just like my day to day relations. But
Just
basically,
yeah.
I didn't
That's
get
all
my
you want to
nails done.
know.
I only got my pedicure done, and I was really sad about it. And he's like, "I didn't know it was your birthday. Like, come back tomorrow. I'll give you the fucking hookup. Like, blah blah blah." And I got the hookup. So
Dope. Dope. You gotta finesse these people. I'm just playing. That was cool of him to do. That's dope. So, I saw you have a tattoo on your arm.
I
What
have
did you?
many tattoos, and not many. I only have
Ooh,
like five, but
that's
I have this
impressive.
like. Let me fucking stand up. I'm like, I have my legs up on a yoga ball. I was comfortable. Hold up. I have this like gumball machine on the back of my arm. This is my friend's art.
Oh, that's fire.
She like drew this herself and she tattooed it herself as well. She's really talented.
Yeah, that's
And
dope.
then I have some words on the inside arm. It says, "Remember when you wanted what you currently have." It just like keeps me grateful, like
Mm-hmm.
thinking, staying present. I don't. I'm a high as shit this whole interview, bro. I can't.
It's okay. It's okay.
And
You
then I have this like these like I don't know if you can let me full screen my shit so I know this is even showing up. It's like this faces because I'm bipolar, so it's like
mm-hmm.
mood swings and shit.
That's dope.
And then I have another one. It's on my stomach. I gotta fucking get up for this. It's like, ooh, it's Santa Muerte. I got it for my grandma
Mm-hmm.
because it's like a safe journey to the afterlife. It's like a Mexican saying. Um,
Oh, okay.
yeah. And then I have a
Interesting.
finger tat right here of my zodiac sign. I'm a Libra.
Oh, true, true. What time? What year is that? Like, what years?
No, no, it's months. It's from
Month. I mean, oh my gosh, month. Sorry.
late September to October.
I'm not. The worst part, I'm not even high. I fucked that up. But no, okay. Like October. Okay, yeah, yeah. I thought October was Scorpio, or is that?
It starts on October 23rd.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's why. Got you, got you. Um. Oh, that's dope. I don't know shit about zodiac. I just know I'm a Pisces because my birthday's in March. But other
Yeah.
than that, I'm a retard. But uh, and your piercing, like when did you when did you get those?
I got my nose, my nostril piercing when I was like 15, and I got my septum ring a couple months ago. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, I'm trying
You good?
to find these songs because the show tracks are still not ready.
Trust me. Take your time. Don't worry. I can edit parts of these if you want.
All right, yeah. Um, but I don't remember what we're talking about.
Piercing.
Piercings, yeah. And then I have like the cartilage piercing I got when I was 14. I don't have that many, just like double ear studs. I
Mm-hmm.
had triple ear studs, but the third ones got fucked up because I went to this like weird place in like the cut in Long Beach. So,
True, true, true. Do you want to get any more tattoos? Like, are you
oh,
planning
for
on that?
sure. I literally like, I got the stomach one like a week or two ago. No, it was like 2 weeks ago. And then I was like, my friend was like, when are you gonna get your next one? I was like, I don't know. This one hurts so bad. Like I might maybe not in a month. And I got like the arm tattoo like literally the next day.
Okay,
It's
that's
just
dope.
like a lot of my friends do tattoos, so it's too easy and too accessible for me to just get them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I
That's
just,
cool.
it's an impulse decision. I'm very in person.
Hey, when you're an artist, you kind of have to be. So that's okay. That is okay.
Yeah.
That is dope. That is dope. So yeah, I can start wrapping up if you want. Anything like last question I asked you before we wrap up. What for the future? What do you aspire or plan to be like? Where do you want to be in the next few years?
I applied to the school Berkeley College of Music. So if I end up going there, I'll probably still be at school. But if not, I don't know if I'm gonna go there because I really don't want to go to school. But what was I gonna say? Fuck. Hopefully I'll just be at least doing shows and have like a fan base. Probably like no, at least getting paid for shows. Like I don't really have
Mm-hmm.
that many expectations. I'm not too like worried about time frame. But I mean, shit, if the faster I blow up is nice, but like I don't really care if it happens in like 5 years or whenever.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just sort of
Okay.
taking it as it goes. What I write my songs off of basically is just like life experience. So the more life experience I get, the more songs I write, the more people listen to my music, the more people can connect to it. So it's whatever happens, happens. I'm still making music. As long as I can have access to studio, then I'll really be fine.
Right. Lovely, lovely. Well, thank you so much, Chloe. This has
Yeah,
been dope. This has been fun. Like I tell everyone this, I have to tell you this as well. This is not the last time I want to
of
interview you.
course.
Yes, sometimes in the future when you start blowing up, don't forget
I
me.
won't forget
Come
you.
back.
Of course not. Never.
Of course, you gotta come back and be like, "Hey, life, I got you with another interview." And yes,
Just hit
I
me up whenever
can't
you want
wait.
an interview. I will make time.
Dope, dope. I can't wait to like see you grow and have a like,
And you can fucking use this as video proof. Just be like, look, you said just hit you and you'll make time.
and
And
come
I
on,
will
I'm
have
gonna
to.
bribe you. I'm gonna bribe you with that one clip. Like, see, come on now,
You don't
you
even
gotta
have
help me.
to. I'll just feel like obligated to. So
Nah, you don't owe me shit, but but I do want to. I appreciate that too. But like I said, you know, you always have a place here, and my supporters. Now that this happened, hopefully will, and I'm pretty sure they will support you and help you on your journey to grow. So, again, this has been much appreciated. This has been fun actually for me. I hope you enjoyed it.
I did enjoy it.
Dope, 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 dope. So yeah. So anything else you want to say? Anything you want to shout out? Anything you want to plug? Closing into this.
Just shout out all the producers I mentioned: JSax94, Sunny Vega, fucking slap. Uh,
Slap.
that's it. Yeah.
Dope, dope. Keep keep in contact. Basically, you have my Instagram. I have yours. So keep in contact. Um, I have this. I usually like when I do interviews. People don't usually come out till much later, but this should be out very soon. So I'll have this out. Um, yeah. So again, thank you. Much love.
Of course. Thank you for the opportunity.
Of course. And this has been Life Happens, peeps. And we out. Say something cool before I like close it up.
Oh shit, something cool.
Say something cool. Hurry up.
Something cool. Fuck.
It's a lot of pressure.
This is I'm terrible. Just fucking
That on
close it out.
purpose to put you on the spot.
Something cool. That's it. Something cool in
Dope.
quotation marks.